Good evening, everyone. This is Alex coming at you with Sisters Unfiltered Opinions and my lady friends, my homegirls, my sisters from another mother. Ladies, introduce yourselves.
Cash Money.
Kayla.
Serenity.
All right, ladies. So, you guys, we are coming back at you. We've been gone for too long, so we got to get back in the groove of things. So, the topic for this show is I want to say I can't just it's a multitude of topics. Let's just say this. Would you deal with someone that has dealt with someone of the same sex? And also knowing that, what would you do if you were dealing with someone and you found out that they had dealt with someone who was the same sex in a social media post? They were exposed. And what are your thoughts about people being exposed for any type of thing on a social media platform? It's a lot of questions, a lot of things about the topic.
It's a lot.
I
Okay.
know. So
It
go
is.
with the first question.
Just
So,
one question at a time.
First question. Would you, first of all, okay. No, we don't discriminate. We don't have no issues with anybody LGBTQIA plus. What do you think about, would you all date someone who was trans? So like a trans man.
A trans man?
So
You mean a female that you?
So he was born a woman, now he a man.
No, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I would be able to do it. And I don't, going back to the initial question, if I am dating a man and I find out that he has had encounters with other men, I would think that he is fully attracted to me. And I know that's kind of biased because, but it's just, I don't know. I wouldn't think that he's attracted to me.
I don't want no man that doesn't let another man take him to Pound Town. I'm good.
What
but
if
he
was another man
he's
to
a
Pound
woman.
Town? What if he doing the Pound Town and he think it's
I don't want
okay?
it. I don't want it. Nope.
I don't either.
I don't want it.
I don't either, but not to judge
I don't want
who
it.
do want it. I don't want it. If you tell me, yeah, I don't think
it ain't for me. I don't want it.
I can't relax my muscles.
That hurt.
I'm with you,
so
on that one. Because it'll make me think.
Would I date somebody that was born a woman that is a man now?
Yes.
If he's cute, probably.
Hey, look.
Okay, that wasn't the first question. The first question, would you date a man that had encounters with other men?
Right, that was the first question.
God, no.
Would you, Kayla?
No.
What's the difference if you would date a trans man?
Because he was.
No, that is different.
Because because youth with a transgender, they just don't feel like they're in the right body.
So a trans man,
but you would date a bisexual man. That's what she's saying.
Probably not. No, that's kind of.
You would date a trans.
I would date a trans man
with a strap on. Pound Town.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay. So would I? I'm trying to think. I don't know. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is interesting because Nasir and I just talked about this a little bit about how you can, especially with trans women, you can't always tell. Like, so many people say, "Oh, I could tell." I'm like,
if they got some money, you can't. And they done had that good old.
You guys, you can't always tell. And Nasir said, because now in school when we were in school, it wasn't as big as a thing as it is now. So Nasir had told me that he asked a person, I don't remember the whole background, but he asked him about that, and she said she wasn't offended about the question that he asked. I'm trying to think exactly what the question was because I don't want to misquote or whatever, but it's just something that's a reality for him. So we talked about that. I showed him some pictures of, some trans women that I knew. And he was like, I don't think I would be able to tell. And it's just like, how would you know? So the same thing is, how would we know? Like to Kayla saying that she possibly would, like, how would we know that it
them hands and feet and that Adam's apple?
I mean, but some men have naturally small hands.
Right.
They have naturally small feet. Some, some,
have
some
y'all,
women,
have y'all seen anybody that y'all couldn't tell?
I don't know if I've ever seen a trans man.
I watch a lot of TV, reality TV. There was, I think it was Survivor the Raft. There was a transgender on there, man, and you could not tell.
A trans, okay.
It was a woman, but he's transgender, and
okay,
and you couldn't tell. But have I personally encountered one? I wouldn't know. In my circle, no, but
in Atlanta, yes,
probably have.
Yeah, absolutely. And in Birmingham too. Like I've encountered a trans. I worked with a trans, and they went. Yeah, there's too much information here. But I've been in the same area. Conversation. Very good person. Very.
And that's the thing. There's still people. We're all people. Period. So the other thing is this: if you were dating someone and you scrolling Facebook, mind your own business, and you see a picture, you be like, and you click on it. It's the person you dating. You read the post. And it's saying that this person has been dilly-dallying in the alley, doing what they do with, someone of the same sex. You have no idea. You don't suspect. You don't have no idea about this. What do? How do you move forward?
So I think that's a double,
living a double life,
double-headed sword, because one, they're not being truthful, and then I think when you're dating somebody, are you having sexual encounters with them? Because if I'm scrolling, we having sexual encounters, and you hadn't disclosed this information, where that goes to? The ID channel.
You stay on the ID channel.
Let that be my choice to make that decision. Don't keep that from me, because that could be something that will affect me in the long run.
Deal breaker, red flag.
It could be a deal breaker, red flag, but it could just let me make my choice.
Right. They took your choice away. I think everybody deserves a choice, whether it's you dating a bisexual man, you're dating you took my choice away to decide if this is something that I want to do, because at this point, am I in love with you? And it's hard. It's easily said than done to break away a soul tie or a tie that you have with this person, because you didn't know how to be honest. With everything we do in dating, I believe people need to give people the choice to decide if it's something that they want to deal with.
I think, like Kayla said, it's deceitful. It take away your choice, but then it makes you question it. It calls your character into question, because it makes you question other things. I think that's the problem, me personally, I have, and why I am so never on the whole cheating thing and everything, because cheating ain't just, I don't care what nobody says. Cheating is not just a physical act. It plays on your mental and emotional, and it's deceitful. And to that regard, not disclosing your sexuality, your gender preference, or what you may have been or what you're into, that is just as deceitful. And you're not, like Kayla said, you're not being fully honest. So yeah, it's a no.
So I have a question. Let's flip it. We're talking about we'll date a man that had sex with a man. Let's flip it. What about a woman having sex with another woman? Which should that man not date her?
If that's his choice.
If that's his choice. But that's his choice.
But 9 times out of 10, a man ain't gonna throw a woman away because she's had sex with another woman.
Not all, but there are some. You never know. There are some. They may be in the rarity, but we're not absolute and monolith.
So what if you had? So what if the sex came from you having a threesome with a woman? So do you just so and it was something that you were doing, so you don't want to be with me?
But that's his choice. If you tell him,
I think you gotta tell the person. You gotta say. You gotta let.
So I gotta say, oh, I used to have threesomes, and I did it with a woman.
If that's on his thing, you gotta tell him. And if that's his choice to walk away from you, that's his choice. Just like it would be your choice to walk away if he told you.
Probably but
it's so crazy that it's a double standard that.
I don't think it's a double standard. People have their standards, and what one person is willing to do.
Standard.
It's a double standard because
it's some men out there that don't, though. Y'all.
That's very rare.
But they're there. They're there. You can't say it's an absolute thing. There are men who don't want women that have slept with other women.
They'll be like, "Ooh, can we do it? You gonna do one with me?"
I mean, and that don't make them less of a man or anything like that. But there are men out there, just because we may not have encountered those men, don't mean they don't exist. Just like it may be some men who haven't encountered certain things with us, that don't mean those women don't exist either. You can't say it's absolute. That is not. There's somebody out there for everybody. So if that's their standard, then that's their standard. Or if that's their deal breaker, that's their deal breaker. We talked about that before too. We ain't wasting time with people that don't believe.
Still to this situation, it's a double standard. It's frowned upon when the men do it, and understandable. But when women do it, it's like, ooh, can we do it with you, or can you? You know what I'm saying? It's not. Yeah, in the same way that certain people raise boys and girls, it's a different standard on how you treat them. But yeah. Sorry, Alex.
It's your topic.
Oh, I'm sorry, child. Work sent me I just got a work email. My apologies. Yes, you guys. I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. So wait, my other part of the question is, and you last week talking about that I did here, forgive me for falling off on my topic. Is that Kayla said it's a double standard. I agree that it's a double standard because I feel like we say that we would not be okay with a man dealing with another man. Have y'all watched Insecure? All of y'all watched the Insecure show? Mm-hmm. Okay, so y'all remember when that dude Molly was dealing with told her that he had messed with a man before, but he messed with the man at one time, and he knew from that one time that wasn't something that he was into, and Molly couldn't get past that. Mm-hmm. Could that be something, y'all? I mean, think about that. If something like same thing like that Kayla was just talking about, I had an experience at this time and I did this, but it's not something that I'm like, that I was, after I did it that one time, it's not something that I feel like I would do anymore. Like it was a one-time
question, thing. Sir, I got a question. At one time, what made you want to do it at one time?
And right, why you relax all your muscles? Right.
Right. in his situation, he didn't relax no muscles. I think he
Oh, he got busted up?
No, I think he got I think he had oral sex. I think that's what it was on the show.
He put his mouth on, or
somebody. I think they did him. I don't remember exactly, but I think that's what happened.
So is it different? Oh, I can't do it.
So, like, do that make a difference if they got?
I was about to say, is it different if they actually have? Oh, I can't do it.
I'm with Brittany on it. I'm like you said, wondering what make you do it. You gonna always have a curiosity.
So have y'all ever dated a man
to want to go back?
So have y'all ever dated a man that went to jail? That's how that teen probably got his dick sucked while he was in jail.
No, he ain't jail. You lied.
I just playing.
I knew where she was going with that, and if he was in there for any length of time,
and he came back
I ain't never had no jailbird, but I know where she was going with it.
Well, so how long do you think a man could be in jail without partaking in sexual acts?
I think it depends on his sex drive. I don't really know.
You think if he have a high sex drive, he probably let somebody pull on?
So do you think they still gay if they let another man suck their dick?
Yes.
Because you have to be aroused. So like think about it like this. So that's my thing.
So how about you like this?
Be aroused. And so when you're in the act of it, are you imagining that it's a woman? Because let me tell y'all, all of y'all have like been in the intimate act of doing something and might have put somebody else's head on that person's body. Because
sure the hell have. Stop telling my business.
If we know that we've done that, if I'm locked up in prison, I done been in prison for whoever knows how long.
This too sad of a topic for me. I can't talk about it.
And somebody,
but I ain't gone. But I'm not.
I'm thinking it's Halle Berry or Beyonce or Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion.
But he wrong.
No, I ain't never put. Like you said, it might have been another man on another man. I ain't never be with a man and be thinking about a female.
He never did it. A man that's in jail. He don't know when he gonna see the light of day. But he
still know it's a man. I don't know if your mental is that strong enough to overcome that.
They say, hey, before you come in the room, let me close my eyes.
No,
I just close my eyes. Hold on. Let me put it out.
I get what you're saying, but I still think it's a thing of it's a man. I think it's easier to put another man face.
But what if you go
versus a woman with a strap, and it's a woman, but you imagine her as a man? That's a hell of an imagination. If you're doing that, you need to go right.
I would let that lady eat this.
You would? I would get the baddest one. I want the
one
that
I would.
Right. Oh, me too, friend. Like, come on. Look, I'm gonna do it because I can't fight. I want the baddest bitch in there. Yeah, I'm gonna be your bitch.
You want my cornbread?
Yeah. Oh no, she didn't. Lord, Kayla.
What you gonna do, Kayla?
You want a cornbread? So you call it what you want. Everybody got needs.
Okay. Wait, Kayla, how long you gotta be in prison? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? You
probably a couple months.
Discipline.
That's not the one. I ain't gonna see the light of day no more. And you think?
But you said for 2 months, Kayla.
What if you don't have, Kayla? What if you don't have life? What if you got like 2 years? Can you wait? You still got 2 years.
6 months, Kayla. 6 months.
And you might get out on good behavior.
Well, I can. I haven't did 6 months in a long time, but I guess I could.
Damn, Kayla. She said she's gonna let him munch on the carpet. She don't really care.
The most I have probably gone is 2 months. Yeah, 2 months.
I went over a year.
2 months.
I don't went over a year.
Oh Lord, I ain't seen the light of day in a year. Woo, no.
You don't went really, Kelly?
Okay.
And county.
Yeah, girl.
Well, I mean, was it Kelly?
World War III up in their house.
It's bigger things than that. I mean, that is important, but you gotta weigh the pros and the cons. Yeah.
So some people
I don't believe Kelly. Kelly probably don't believe Kelly, y'all.
But here's the thing: some people have guilty pleasures.
I believe Kelly.
Do you really?
Yeah.
6 years.
Kelly, I'm gonna go find you some. Boo.
I said I'm counting. You been a what?
I can go find you some.
I'm okay. I tried that once.
Yeah,
let me see what
you
saw that.
She's outside.
I am outside because it is my birthday coming up, so I'm gonna be outside. You're right.
Outside.
So to answer y'all question, if I had to go and I had 6 months, I'd try.
Well, I'm scared.
I don't win 6 months, Taylor.
I'm not gonna try, Taylor. I
never went on 6 months. It's been a long time since I ever.
Well, you just gonna let them munch on the carpet. You gonna say the hell with it. You take it.
You'll be I'll be your girlfriend.
Shit, I'm gonna be like Medea. I was fighting for my virginity. Shit.
I don't want to get beat up. I can't fight.
Me neither.
I'll be like,
I shake a bitch. She try to come lunch on my car.
Make love, not war, baby. Come on.
That is never gonna turn me on. So that's the no.
It ain't got to turn me on, baby.
It ain't gonna turn me on either, Kelly. I'm just gonna be scared as hell. That's why I can't go to jail.
I don't know, shit. I might just sit there. I may enjoy it. I don't know.
Oh Lord. See how you just
But
okay, that's why. All right, first lady. All right, first lady.
Oh, that first lady.
Well, he ain't through with me yet. And when I find him, then
Okay.
Bring to
Okay.
Well, went to the left. This topic going all the way to the left.
It has. I mean, but we stayed on topic. It just when y'all don't went kind of crazy with it. So, the last part of my question was so the reason why I brought this whole topic up was because in the last month or so, like on social media, there has been a individual that has been exposing people in the community, men in the community, for being, I guess you could say, bisexual, but bisexual and the women they deal with don't know. So they're being exposed as bisexual, dealing with men, and being exposed like with pictures, videos, cliff notes, basically live stuff, like, and being posted.
So they down low.
Yeah,
are they bi-curious or are they really bisexual?
It ain't no bi-curious. We just said that.
I feel like I'm saying bisexual because they're having sex with men and women. So I'm saying
I only say that because there's some men that don't feel like that if they let a man suck they dick that they gay.
So you're right. So I'm saying bisexual, but I guess some people might call these men down low men, but if they're having sex with
how do we know that these men,
how do we say that?
Are they sharing it with their female partners that they're having sex with men?
So in most of these situations, it is not known that these men have been having sex with.
Are they fine?
Some of them have been attractive, I feel like. And
do we know any of them?
I did not know any of them.
Praise Jesus.
Because, I think they're younger. I think many of them might be younger.
Oh, here's the thing. Why don't they just ask their girlfriend just put strap on and then, safe sex?
Because the girlfriend
because of women like y'all that said they wouldn't mess with nobody that would want, like, so if you wouldn't mess with a man that has done that, what makes you think
I wish a man would ask me to put a strap on and fuck him.
You know what? I would. Look, I probably would, but I'd be done with him after I did.
We had this conversation, y'all, because I said I would.
I might do it, but guess what? You ain't gonna be my man after I do it.
That I would do it.
I do it because you want me to, but then after that, nigga, you got to go.
Man, I'm done with you. ID channel. You want me to fuck
ID channel? People, this topic, I've seen this topic on social media.
I'm just saying, I couldn't look at you the same. I couldn't look at you the same. You want me to put a strap up on
y'all make it a point to make sure y'all want to get y'all orgasm, and y'all know that that's the spot that can get a man a really good orgasm.
He still
I don't know what I would do.
Oh, so you'll put it on too and fucking want you, Kayla.
I'm just gonna say
that so is it a one-time thing? What if he wants you to constantly do it? So could you do it one time, or if he wants you to keep doing it? If he do it one
time, he get off, or he gonna want you to keep doing it.
Exactly, and I feel like people.
That's why I wouldn't fuck with him after that. Nigga, here's that gone. Hey, don't they stick
and move? It's women that do this for their men. It's women that do this.
Don't they stick and move?
I would never say never. I don't know what I would do.
I would stick and move the fuck on if I did. I wouldn't mess with that man ever again.
You would do it, Alex. So you would fuck him too, would you?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna say never either, y'all. I don't know.
Really, y'all?
Okay, so if you did it, would you stay?
Probably.
Probably.
I'm just trying to bend him over right. I'm trying to imagine in my head bending a dude over and
But see, that's where you getting it messed up at. Because you ain't always gotta that's not the only position that you
you
gotta
think I
that they
want to put
could
his legs on my shoulders?
He talking about
he can get on top.
Well, a nigga's bigger than me most of the time. He gonna ride me?
You go.
Oh, I'm gonna turn him on his side and hit him from the side. Like
there you go. That's the lazy position.
No. I bet not.
Hey, that's the lazy position. Serenity, look, lazy position.
Serenity, if he say put it on his shoulder, on your shoulders, it's over. He say do
Yeah.
this, put it.
You think he'll like doggy style?
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Okay.
I ain't gonna never say never. I made shit. Like, really?
It would take a lot.
Kayla might think it's probably a challenge.
Kayla gonna go get her a strap on for the next one, so you over there hit that. Oh, I can't.
I couldn't do it. And if I
can't.
did, I wouldn't mess with him afterwards. I'd be like, "Oh, you got your rocks off. Peace out." I wouldn't respect him after
I'm gonna
that.
just say that. I'm gonna say that if somebody was to come to me today and ask me to do that the way I'm feeling, coming from where I just came from, I'd probably like, "Ooh, beat your ass over, nigga. I'm finna bust
And you would kick him to the curb afterwards too.
Oh no, Kayla a little freaky though. I don't know. Kayla freaky. She might want to do it again.
Not the first lady. She might not.
First lady be hitting from the back and pulling that thing.
Just because she a first lady don't mean she can't be first lady.
First lady. I'm trying to see how that works. When you hit it from the back,
well, right now I'm the first lady.
Wait, I got a question. When you hitting it from the back, is his dick on hard?
Yeah.
It might be.
He might be self-stimulating. He might be self-stimulating while you're doing it.
So let me tell you something. So this is my guilty pleasure. This unfiltered opinion. When I watch porn, I watch bisexual porn, and them niggas be getting hit from the back.
Kyle, do you really? Yeah, you gonna do it. You gonna fuck a nigga. You gonna fuck a nigga. You watch gay porn. You fucking a nigga. Oh, I can't say the N word.
You did. We good. We done said it before.
Oh, Kayla gonna fuck on somebody. Y'all, I can feel it. You like gay
and then
porn.
I'm gonna come back and tell y'all how it was.
Well, I want to know. I ain't trying to do it, but I do want to know how it was.
You want all the details.
But that's just my guilty pleasure. I like watching gay porn. And
you like seeing niggas get fucked?
Yes.
Hey,
yeah, it's something wrong with my friend. Okay, I'm done.
I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Oh, my stomach hurt. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Alice, you quiet over there. You watching it too, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Own up to it. Don't let me be the main one.
I want to see what it looks like. I'm gonna go watch me one.
I watch girl on girl. Yeah.
You watch girl. They be scissoring, don't they?
They do a little bit of everything on there. They do a little bit of everything on there. Yes.
I ain't watched porn in so
people
long.
Out here in the past,
right.
Don't judge me. I still deserve to be a first lady. God can save and He can change people.
You're right.
Okay. This topic has been interesting.
So I got a question.
But wait.
I got a question since you said, so what has been the reaction? Like, what is the fallout being because this trans person has been exposing these people?
It's been a lot of women because it's been posted in like on the person's personal page, and then people are talking about it in the girls groups on Facebook, and sometimes people are most of the time the women are saying like, we should know, we want to know this, we want you to keep exposing it,
explain that to your kids, man.
And then sometimes people are like, denying and things like that and saying it's not true, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when the receipts come out.
And you got receipts. Yeah, you better be careful. I just cut off my page.
And I think that's
about the page. I'm sure the receipts is text messages and videos and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And so my last question comes down to like, I get, because I don't necessarily know the motivation behind the true reason why the person is exposing, because I think it started with some drama. And then the person just went with it, like, okay, so since this happened, you know what? I'm finna just start exposing everybody. That's what I think.
But it always starts from this drama, or it's just the fact that it's some people out here, they, the trans community, the LGBTQ community, they get it hard. So it's some people out here just might be want to hold people accountable. It may have started out of jealousy or deceit, but they may just want to hold people accountable, saying you out here doing wrong. STDs are still a thing. HIV, even though people don't talk about it, it's still a thing.
So why don't you expose that one person? I think it had something else is going on. Why don't you expose the one person that did you wrong?
You're right. And that's my question, like the exposing part. Exposing everybody, like everybody that you done messed with.
Maybe he or she get around and she done had a whole
Well, and that's exactly what it is. But it's like, did everybody do something to you that they
hurt people?
But that's the thing. Doesn't even really have to be that they did something, other than the fact of they're not being honest about what they're doing, and you leading a double life. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't in good conscience mess with somebody and I knew they were married and they were doing this and doing that. I would probably leave them alone, or if they wanted to, you don't leave me alone, I'm going to tell your wife. It's some people that it ain't even about, necessarily being messy or whatever. It's just they for the right, and they want to pursue things the right way. And if you don't want to do that, okay, I'm going to let this person know that you're not for the right. I don't think everything is rooted in jealousy or messy. I mean, some of it could be,
but sometimes they just let the devil drive. Just let him drive you. Whoever get hurt, get hurt. Because I think sometimes I have that same mentality when I don't know. I get in my, I don't know. I just get where I be like, man, I'm finna fuck some worlds up.
But is it really a hurt thing? Because to Alex's point earlier, the silence and the complacency about stuff is what got people in these predicaments. Is what got Black women for a while. And it's the highest HIV numbers. I think that's the thing. People know things and they not coming forward. And some people are just like, no, I'm not going to operate in the hush movement and keeping everything hush anymore. You did this, you not right. I'm putting it out there.
But why do that person anyway if you feel like they're not right? I think whoever is going through a mental break.
They didn't know. Maybe they didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
All these people, you messing with people that are on the down low. These people don't, because you wouldn't be doing what so-called exposing people and put them on blast. I think they're going through something mentally right now, and I think we need to take them to the altar.
So you know what? It's interesting that you say that, because someone did say that in one of the moments when something had been exposed, and I read a comment and said, "Y'all, I know y'all enjoying this or whatever, but it just don't sit right with me that all of this exposing is going on. Like, why? Like, why right now? Why in this moment is all of this happening?
And my question is, well, why not? When is the right time to expose some dirt? We talked about this before, and all of us, I think, to a degree, said if the person we was with was doing wrong, we would want to know. So it's never going to be a right time to hear negative or hurtful information. It's not. There's no way to sugarcoat some negative information.
That's not the thing, Kelly. You have this young lady that's going down a list exposing a number of people. It's something going that's not stable. That's not mentally stable to me. Like, is she really exposing the men? Yes, she's exposing them, but she's exposing herself too, because I feel like she's going through something.
It could be that. It could
I
be
kind of
that.
think it might be a little bit of both too.
You think it's both?
It could be that.
Yeah, because I mean, I get it. Like, if it was somebody, we would want to know. We would want to know.
Yeah, we would want to know.
I just think it's like, if I knew something about somebody, I'm not gonna post it on Facebook. I'm gonna go to you and tell you, like, hey, this is what I saw, or this is what I think you should know. I mean, I could give you an instance. Somebody that I know and I grew up around, a picture of them was posted in that group, and it was like a negative thing. They was talking, another woman posted her in a picture about a man or something like that, saying derogatory things about her. And I don't even talk to this person, but I felt compelled to make sure I said, like, hey, you know about this picture that's up of you and this in this group, like, that ain't cool. I just want you to know so you could see it, do something or whatever you need to do, or handle whatever. Because I don't know, like, social media is just so crazy. Like, none of us are perfect. So I don't think nobody should be feeling like they are having done so, they are walking the earth so clean, so pure enough that they can be going around exposing somebody else's drama. You know what I'm saying? So,
I agree with that.
okay.
But at the same time, everybody, we experience different people. Wake your ass up. We experiencing different. Kayla looking at stuff. We experiencing different people, and people act one way in one circle and another way in another circle. So I mean, who's to say? Like you said, we all would want to know. But what if they? And I don't know the people. But what if they tried to go to them and say that and it was all this just a lie? So it's like, okay, here are your receipts. Here you go.
How about you just expose them to their significant other and not the world? How about that?
But how do you do that?
We live in a world of social media, so that's the best way to get the most attention. I think it's attention seeking at this point. I still think something going on with mental health issues, y'all.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, some of the women have denied. Like, even when they see it, they still supporting their man, like the church. You know what I'm saying? They standing by their man. So
even with the receipts,
even with the receipts.
And that's what I'm saying.
And you know what? Even with the receipts, they got that right. If they love the person, Kayla just said, by the time you find out you already in love, you already got a tie to the person.
That's their choice. They right, but it's deceptive.
And it's easily said than done. We're just on the outside looking in. Yeah. We don't know what this person has done. We know they've been unfaithful, but
they've been deceptive.
Said and done. Just walk away. People always say, "Walk away, walk away," and
I just think that's dangerous.
Nothing that it's not always that easy, and we just have to put ourselves in their shoes.
I agree, Kayla. It ain't easy, but I think that's a dangerous game to play because, as Serenity said, ID. People are killing people behind stuff like this. The reality is people coming up missing and all of that because of this very type of thing. You out here playing and you don't want nobody to find out you get, hey, Fatal Attraction is a show for a reason. These shows exist for a reason. There's stories of people doing just this because they killing people because they don't want to be outed as gay, or that they mess with me and they don't want nobody to know. They're not trying to give up their life or whatever. It's all rooted in deception, and you just got to be honest and let somebody make their choice, period. Let them make their choice. Be honest and be okay with the person making and accepting that the person making their choice may mean they're walking away from you. You just got to be okay with that. But you stand in and told your truth at the end of the day.
Charles.
Lord.
Okay, y'all. So this topic, I think we're wrapping it up. We're saying some of us said we might maybe deal with someone who was, a trans man. I said some of us, not all of us. some of us even said they find a strap and strap it on.
No, bang, bang, bang.
But we all kind of agree that the exposing part might be a little bit much. And we're kind of half and half on what we might do in the situation if our partner showed interest in maybe anal play. So I appreciate you guys being open to discussing this. And again, we show no biases. We have opinions that we hold, personal opinions, but we show no biases to any of our counterparts or in any situation. And thank you guys for joining us on this episode. Ladies, y'all got anything to close with? Anything you guys want to say?
Don't forget the SCS. Subscribe, comment, and share.
Okay. All right.
All right.
And wrap it up. Pound Town. Just left Pound Town. Hey, we're trying to